What's up, everyone? It's Matt from Matt No Sakai. Today we're going to be reviewing the Anker Soundcore Flare. Let you know my views about it. Alright, let's jump right into this. In terms of various locations, it does well like most Bluetooth speakers in smaller areas, but as the area opens up and you turn up the volume, the sound quality decreases and the distortion becomes high. I'd recommend using it in the house or bathroom. For outdoor use, it's not quite specific enough for loud use. In terms of sound quality by genre, hip-hop, I give it a 4 out of 6. Drake's Nonstop, the bass is kind of middle, not real heavy like it should be. In terms of country, I played Caught Up in the Country by Rodney Atkins. Kind of lacks in the bass there. Does okay in the treble. For classical music, I give it a 4 also. I did Piano Quintet in C minor by Hermann Goetz. It distorts a little with the high-end treble, even at lower volumes, and it's pretty piercing at the high ends. Bass is not as responsive as in comparison to my 7.1 system in my room. EDM, I played Jackie Chan by Tiesto. It's really high in treble levels in comparison to the 7.1 system. Pop, Girl Like You, Maroon 5, feels a bit empty both in bass levels and clarity. And then in terms of jazz, After You've Gone by Eddie Henderson, piercing trebles to distort with high end and low end. Listening to review videos like YouTube sounds pretty decent, but also if you turn it up or there's somebody with a treble-y voice, then the high end is also piercing. Low end is also sort of absent. In terms of music quality for different levels of volume, the minimum, the bass doesn't really activate. It sounds good, especially when in close range, though. In terms of like a middle volume, sounds good to start, and you notice the absence of bass in some songs, especially with some hip-hop, some rap songs. In terms of max volume, the treble becomes overpowering, and the bass and treble distort the sound with an absence of clarity, and it loses its specific sound quality in most types of music. In terms of Bluetooth range, it's about 45 feet when I measured it out, 50 to 60 if stationary. This was sort of all over the place. It was cutting in and out. As soon as you get to like 10 feet, then it would be clear, so it's kind of all over the place. Battery life did last through 5 hours of testing. I didn't really put it to the full amount. It advertises a 12-hour battery life, but I didn't really have time to sit around for 12 hours and sort of play music to test that out. In terms of connecting it to different devices, my laptop, my Android cell phone, I have a Samsung S8, an Apple iPad, an Apple iPhone, they all connected fairly easy. There is a weird thing where it pops up with Soundcore Flare with no E, and it doesn't connect to that one, but I was able to find the Flare pretty quick after that, and it connected to that. In terms of the sound quality through different platforms, YouTube, Blu-ray, Spotify, etc., everything pretty much sounds pretty much the same. Portability, 18.7 ounces in weight, 3.5 by 3.5 by 5.95 inches. Charge time from dead was about 3 hours and 15 minutes. They advertised 3.5 hours for charging, but we got that a little bit quicker with the Anker charger. In terms of aesthetics, it's pretty comparable to most of the other speakers on the market. Looks good. Nothing really noted there. I really like the design. It's a little bit wide compared to speakers like the UE Boom 2 and JBL's various speakers.